How y'all doing?
Heart. So wait a minute. I BRB. Alright, I'm back. Y'all know I had to go and get these edges right. So we're going to go ahead and start out with our primer. I'm going to use the Tatcha Silk Canvas Primer. This is one of my holy grail primers of all time. As you can see, I am slathering that primer right on because and now I'm going to go ahead and jump into my foundation. I'm going to use the Morphe foundation because it's a full coverage formula and it's also matte. So if you want a full coverage plus a matte formula, I will most definitely recommend this formula, especially by Morphe. And you can also use my code GlamFam363. I will put that in the description box below so you guys can use that code to get a little bit of money off on your purchases of all Morphe products. And I'm going to go ahead and use a beauty blender just to spread that evenly throughout my big face, of course. And me, I am a full coverage type of person, so don't judge me. Yes, ma'am. We're going in with a second layer. You can totally opt to only go with one layer of this because it is so full coverage, but me, I'm totally extra, so I gotta go in with like 5 layers of this because I'm trying to erase all strands of DNA. And of course, I'm gonna take a decade to blend. The hair really tried me. She tried me. And now I'm gonna go ahead and use the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealers in the shade Medium Golden. And I'm also going to go ahead and contour with the ColourPop No Filter Concealer. And I'm going to use the shade Deep Dark. And I'm going to put that in my contour areas, my cheekbones, my forehead, my chin, my jawline, and my nose. And I'm going to take that beauty blender that I use for my foundation just to blend that out. Because I see you, girl. Get your net. And I'm going to take another beauty blender, a clean one, just to blend out my highlight shade. This feels good right here. I'm going to go back in with that contour foundation sponge that I use just to blend out the contour down the side of my nose. And now I'm going to go inside another shade from e.l.f. I'm going to use the shade Light Sand. A little bit, girl. A dot, literally. That's it. I'm watching. Don't use no more. And now I'm going to go ahead and take that Laura Mercier translucent setting powder and go ahead and set my under eye right along with the entire face. And now I'm going to go inside the Bronzer by Morphe. I like this because it has like a bronzer and contour in one. And I'm going to use the contour side to contour my nose. And I'm going to use the Morphe E62 brush. Now I'm going to go ahead and use the Morphe M173 brush. Now I'm going to go ahead and use my NARS Wanted Eye Cheek Palette. The Morphe the M105 brush, and now I'm going to go inside my Morphe bronzer in the shade Trailblazer. And girl, you know we gotta use another one. And now I'm gonna use the shade Leader, and I'm gonna use the M527 brush by Morphe. Can't tell me nothing. And just chisel it out with bronzer. Get that nose, and I'll go back inside the brush that I use for my blush and put that on top of my nose as well. I'm gonna use the Morphe Continuous Setting Spray. So pop that top, spray that face, girl. And I'm going to go ahead and use my Jaclyn Hill Cosmetics highlighter in the shade Amp. This feels good right here. And I'm going to go ahead and use the Anastasia Beverly Hills mascara. This is the Lash Brag mascara. Go ahead and use a Morphe lip liner in the shade Richie just to line my lips, give my lips a little bit more definition. And I'm also going to go ahead and use the NYX Butter Gloss in the shade Bit of Honey. Y'all, pick up these glosses. If you're anywhere near a Target or a Walmart or even an Ulta, I don't suggest going because we are on quarantine. But if you are out trying to be disrespectful, girl, go ahead and pick those up because they are bomb and they are affordable. Hair flip, and that is the completed look. I hope you guys really enjoyed this. Love, love, love. I will link all of my social media platforms for you guys to follow me. So peace out. Love y'all so much. And girl, we out.